Now, so just taking a look at the legendary weekends race with the uh, W Motors the Supersport, and the thing is, like, this race is awesome and the car is cool, and I've got a 5-star version of it. The only problem is the fact that that bracket at the top for the top 5% is actually like excessively small, like surprisingly small, because I'm at 260 it right now, and I'm having trouble like breaking into the top 3%. So I just said I'd do a run and upload it anyway to show how I'm kind of getting on with this, see if you can get anything out of my pathway that I'm using for it. And just like I said, just to stress, if you're having trouble getting up to speed and climbing up the ranks, if you're like, just to give you an idea as to how far away top 3% might be. But like, this track was cool because it was in the game recently in the car hunt riot for the Lotus Elise, and this car weirdly handles a lot like the Lotus Elise, but just on steroids in terms of speed. So yeah, just want to like incredibly easily take it down this back road here, and just try and avoid wall contact if at all possible. Like, obviously, again, like, this is like the Elise, but it is just capable of 200 and kind of 50 miles an hour as a cruising speed, as opposed to 176 under nitro. Make sure you get your nitro up here and try and throw the car as far as possible, and just hitting the second ramp to see if you can like continue on that air speed that bit further down. And again, just avoiding the dusty areas on the sides of the path here as you're coming down towards the finish. 131.7. Alright, so down to like 240th position in that. And yeah, hopefully then into the see 240th. No, still top 25%. Yeah, and the times are incredibly tight at that. So like, this is a weird one because like, my car is 5-star rated, and the thing about it is, like, I'm not too sure if I'd be able to climb up further. And even if I could, I have it maxed out at 5-star rated because I actually have a lot of the epic import parts for it. So like, say if I was to try and get into that top 3% or top 1%, and chances are I wouldn't get to use those epic import parts anyway for a couple of months, because I'm not doing the DS spotting of multiplayer. But yeah, I just said I'd upload a run of that because, like, say with that time, say I'm in 240th position, right? So you can then, because that doesn't make the top 3%, that means that the top 3% has to be less than 240 times 33, which is like 240, 2,400 times 3 is about 7.5k. So there's less than, say, 7,500 racers in this one, at least, at most, I mean, because otherwise that the top 3% bracket would be that bit larger. So that was one of the main reasons I wanted to upload a video on this one, even like though it's not a top 3% run, it's still just a case of like, if you're in the top 25%, like, just know the fact that you're going to have to go all the way up and into the top kind of 200 bracket before you're looking at that upper tier of rewards. So while this one's cool because it's only one ticket to do it, so like, definitely throw in a time, and if you haven't placed the time already, please do place the time, because that will make that top 3% bracket expand out a small bit, even if you place a poor time. But definitely place the time in this. But yeah, like, I just said I wanted to throw it up because, like, getting into that top 1% or top 3% or 1% even is just like, yeah, you're talking about like very, very difficult to say. Even if you were to think the next person above me is the base of the top 3%, making it into the top 1% would mean that you'd need to be around in the top 70 racers. So quite a tight race there. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. There's a sub button here over my head, and other videos for me here and here, and good luck with this one. If you do manage to place in a successful time, let us know in the comments if you're part of that 3% group and what place you are. Alright guys, good luck and happy farming.